Hey to you all. I got in the cake. I was going to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have some things in the revolutionary that sort of you can't make everything come into place all the time. I got here, I have to be honest, I have been so humble. I have never in my life, at 72 years old, have touched so many people. Young people, I'm only 23 when I get here. Good white folks, Negro. I'm going to deal with them, so please. And I want to share with you when they were saying to Sister tonight, my transformation through evolution, where I am today as a revolutionary. There's some serious business when you talk about change. That's all revolution is, just change. You have a violent revolution, a non-violent revolution. In Girardeau, Illinois, it was very violent. Believe me. I had a chance to go there today. AJ took me with the grandson, 13 years old. It's dead. It shows you how prejudice and racism kills the whole community. The white boys came in from the UK. It took them 4 years to do a documentary movie on it. It's called Between Two Rivers, Girardeau, Illinois. Get the trail and look it up. The book out is Let My People Go, Girardeau, Illinois. Sort of hard right now to come before you all and to see how many young brothers and sisters have come out of Smelterville. I knew nothing about South Cape or Smelterville or Cape Girardeau when I came here 23 years old. I suggest that you get the book, the thesis brother from AJ there at the table. He's going to be able to give it to you. You talk about a history that you all have come through. I was down in Mexico the first part of last year. I did a lot of traveling and speaking. How serious it is for you all to be here tonight with those young princes and these young black warriors that you all have. If we're not careful, they're not going to come out like these young brothers and sisters that you now see are grown and had the vision to put this together. They're onto something. So a revolutionary, congratulations to you all. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever little part that I played in it, I am just now beginning to understand where I got started in order to become the revolutionary, strong black warrior that I am today. It started right here in Cape, South Cape, and most of all, Smelterville. Like I said, when I got here, I was a good white folks nigga coming from Mississippi where I was born and raised in the South. Back then they called us Negroes. Called us some other things down, and before then we were some coons. We were some niggas. And I'm telling you now, when you get to this place here, this is something that you all got to be serious 24/7 about saving our babies and grandbabies. This is serious. And how are you going to do that? I can tell you what I'm doing in my revolution now is to save the youth. My 13-year-old big grandson there, would you stand up, Brother Collins? He's 13, 6 feet tall. Good with technology. I'm taking him with me. Even though I'm trying to live to get 100. In 72, I came along with Dick Gregory. He still comes to St. Louis, and we get together. And with the health come the holistic approach with the mind, the brain, and And if we aren't careful, we're going to lose our youth in terms of how these white folks plays on our history. Reparation is very serious. We can get it. People had hope when Obama came to be the president. I didn't. I was studying the politics of how they were the same people that gave George Bush his margin all of giving to Obama. Obama now his last 2 years. When he came out about the taxes that we were losing offshore, watch it. When you start messing with these white folks' money, hey, when you start looking at what Kennedy did, now Kennedy was messing with the dollar bill. And you know, when you look at the U.S. Treasury Department, it's not under the U.S. government. We don't own this dollar bill. Kennedy had wrote the rough draft so we can get the dollar bill. Dr. King went against the war in Vietnam. That military complex that Eisenhower spoke to, I heard this white boy Mark Levine last night say that doesn't exist. You better ask Obama. Obama keeping them troops over there. If he pull them out, be careful, Obama. They may not put a bullet in his head like they did King and Kennedy. He had a massive heart attack. You remember Harold Washington up in Washington, D.C.? Hey, massive heart attack. Another Harold? So with Obama, if he had a massive heart attack, what's up with that? You got to start looking at it. You know what? How they gonna spin it? Oh, Obama massive heart attack is because he's the first black president. There was just too much pressure on him. His hair is graying now. When you look at the first picture of Obama, because I was in St. Louis, and we worked in this campaign in Illinois and St. Louis. It was like, boy, this brother's on to something. He's there now. These last 2 years, watch, try to protect that brother. If he keep going now at the rate that he's going, I'm comfortable if he keep the troops there though. But I want him to do something for the black community. He met with the Latinos. He had very few meetings with the black caucus. So maybe these last 2 years, let's look and see. And everything. When I was here in Cape, I didn't last a year as the executive director of the Cape Girardeau Civic Center. And you have to ask yourself why. If you read the theses of AJ, you will see in there in Smelterville that people came to the Cape Girardeau Civic Center, we had meetings, and we talked about different things. Now, white folks that hire me will say, well, okay then, you cannot use the Cape Girardeau Civic Center to discuss the politics and the concerns of the poor people down there in the community. But we did. They did not like that. We went to the city council meetings. And there were white folks up there at the city council meeting, the mayor at that time. They said, how dare you all come up here with your concerns? You got to remember, like Brother Taylor said, now, it's a determinant of the civil rights movement. I was in graduate school at Southern Illinois University after I graduated from Southeast Missouri in 1968. And I'll tell you later on how when I got over to K-Road, why I was able to get to K-Road. Illinois was over there. So out of that, the people said, okay, I get fired. Tom Reeves was the executive director of OEO here. He picked me up. I became the director of the 9 counties of community organization in this whole area. Bunter, Farmington, you name it. So that was good. I got the education. I'm down with all of that, okay? So he said, we're going to get some money. I went to the people in the community. They said, okay, we want our own South Cape Community Progress Center. And they did. That showed the white folks up there like, hey, this is what we want. And the Cape Girardeau Civic Center was still there. But the people took it in their own hand, and they came up with some marvelous programs. They came up with the freedom, when I talked with Irvin Williams today before he left town, the freedom in their brain, not from that white man, but from themselves and their community. That's what you got to do with your children.